Hello Libra, welcome to ArcanaUniverse. This is going to be your 2024 Year of the Dragon Energy Forecast reading. We'll cover the blessings in store for you this year and any additional messages and advice that the universe would like for you to know. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out. As a friendly reminder, this is a general reading, so please only take what resonates. We do have cross watchers, so roles can be reversed, but you will know if this is your story. Let's see what's in store for you in the Year of the Dragon. I sense like heartbreak, just kind of like that carried over, but definitely heartbreak when it came to somebody that you held close to your heart. That's something that I'm picking up right away. You guys had some very good times together, but the connection didn't last. Okay. So there is some level of being in your head about a certain situation is creating a lot of like burdens and insecurities and uncertainties for you. It's something that you thought was headed in the right direction, but it just didn't end up working out. And as a result, there was a lot of anxiety and uncertainties that you were feeling. So there is this like romantic or like an emotional connection that you were with, but it just didn't end up working out, mainly because there was some level of insecurities when it came to finances, and somebody here really had to withdraw their energy back, and really kind of look and see and plan towards something that they can really grasp. And so I see here that in the Year of the Dragon for you, Libra, like you're going to be working on your finances a lot. That's where you're going to be focusing on, because you just realize like some of the past experiences was kind of like dark for you is what I feel. There was definitely some level of an energy that was blocked off. I am picking up somebody here that's kind of at a distance from you, that you have like this like feelings, like you have some level of emotional feelings for, and you know that they have some feelings and attraction, etc. for you as well. But it's like they realize that it ended up being like a one-sided connection. They just kind of feel like you weren't reciprocating, and they wanted to focus on their career, their finances. And even though they kind of opened up a door for you in a sense, they really like welcomed you into their life. They just kind of felt like they weren't being reciprocated. And a lot of it has to do with the fact that you really retracted your energy, and there was this level of feeling defeated when you haven't even technically started a connection with them. So you really pulled back because you felt like, well, they're going to be there forever, but they didn't. They weren't going to be there forever. And you realize that there was a lot of competition. There were a lot of third-party energies, and you began to feel like you may not have been enough for this person, because you realized that they were getting attention from other people as well. And as a result, I see that it kind of affected you. It really made you feel insecure, and you weren't able to successfully move forward with this connection. So there was a lot of like waiting, a lot of time apart, mainly because there was some level of stubbornness that I'm picking up. So the blessing here is that clearly you weren't sure, like you're being given the time and the space to figure your stuff out. This person is not necessarily going to like see you in a bad light because they know that you were going through a tough time. But at the same time, they kind of let you go because they realized that you weren't ready for somebody like them. You were still focusing on your own endeavors. You still had some room to heal and to grow. And the blessing here is that they let you go amicably. Like there's no ill feelings. They just kind of feel like, you know what, it is what it is. And even though there is some level of uncertainties and like almost like I'm getting this fantasy kind of energy where they really were able to like there was some sense of play here. Like you guys were able to just have fun, be in the moment, and what you guys had felt good at the time, and there was some sense of caring for one another. But at the end of the day, like they were very clear with regards to where they stood with you, and so they accepted your want and need to be alone at this time. So let's go ahead and see if there's any final messages for you. We'll do a little spinny spin. Okay. Let's see what we have here. It's an advice between your past. Yeah, it's an advice regarding your past. Well, let's spin one more time, okay? Future, okay. Because I feel like we just kind of covered. Even though this was supposed to be more like in a sense, yes, we tapped into what will happen, but I feel like the message here is to move on from the past. Like it's about going forward, and so we literally just covered that about not holding on to that. So let's go ahead and see what the future energy is for you. I see love coming in, but I don't know if you're ready for it though. Oh my gosh. Somebody from your present energy, notice how this just shifted. Somebody in your present energy does not want to let you go. When I was shuffling, I kept seeing these. And so that might be, it's kind of a mess. Like the energy here is very messy right now. I think there was a lot of like third-party energies. Let me just clear the energy, okay? It's going a little bonkers. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay. Now we'll do the spin one more time, just to clear the energy. Past. Okay. All right. So the past really they want to cover the past. Okay. I think some of you may need to hear about the past energy to help you kind of move on from the situation. There was definitely some level of heartbreak. But there was also conflict. So what about your past? Okay, I'm not going gonna be able to take all of this. Like literally half the cards fell off. Okay, one more. So I see here in your past energy, what wants to come up is somebody here that really was very strong with their words. They were very to the point. They were very cutthroat. I see somebody like cussing like a sailor. Like they really let you know what was on their mind. So I'm getting a very like player type energy. I think they felt like you were being a player, that you were entertaining more than one party, and they called you out. They put you in this very defensive kind of demeanor and energy, and they left you feeling very insecure. Like they just really attacked your insecurities. They really brought that up to surface, and because they really made you wonder about your self-worth. Okay, and I just see that there's a lot of projects and endeavors that you've been putting on the back burner because you've been so consumed by this connection. Somebody who was very like they had a very short temper. I'm getting this image like of a tiger. Like they will shred you to pieces. And at first this was like a personality trait of theirs that you really found attractive. You thought that, whoa, like they know what they want. There's no getting behind them. Like they just kind of made you feel like you admire them in a sense. But then I'm getting this feeling like don't bite the hand that fed you kind of thing. And I feel like you really tested their patience. And in a sense, they lashed out at you and they told you like it is. And even though there was a lot of like romantic feelings and emotions with this person, there was also a great time apart that really highlighted all the burdens and difficulties and the facade that was being played throughout this connection. So I think to the outside world, it may have seemed like you guys had it all, like you guys were the perfect couple, or it just seemed like a great idea of a connection. But when there is this level of having a wandering eye, or always trying to find a fulfillment elsewhere, like you didn't feel confident within your own skin, so you were just trying to like chase everybody out there kind of thing, like I think that's what ultimately brought this connection down. And another past connection that's coming up is there was somebody here that you may have had a possible work opportunity, a collaboration that could have gone that could have really taken off, but because I'm really getting this like third party energy where it's just like you weren't able to have a monogamous kind of connection. There was just a lot of energies in your field, and I'm getting this like lover, like at the end of the day you are kind of like this hopeless romantic. That's the message I'm getting, like a hopeless romantic, but when there are more than one person involved, it is just like they all end up retracting their energy because they realize you're just scattering yours. And so the universe really wants you to consider, like, how about taking a break and focusing that love back to yourself? Because I see that there's a lot of heartbreak. There's a lot of heartbreak that you're going through, and also it's affecting your pockets, your financial circumstances is affecting that as well. So the universe is trying to bring up the past to let you know that the blessing here is that you went through all of this. You're going through all of this. And from experience, you have gained knowledge that you will likely not repeat if you truly learned from the lesson and from the experience. And so I see here in 2024, you're going to be really focusing on yourself. The blessing here is that you're going to be focusing on yourself and putting that love back to yourself while focusing on expanding your finances and tending to a broken heart. The universe is giving you this time to really focus on yourself and heal from whatever you are going through. So that's what I have for you. If you really enjoyed this reading, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.